Whoa, what's young, yo? Yo. Alright, yeah, what's young, you hear me? It's Pete that nothing general. Two no little podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. I'm late, y'all. Yeah, I'm saying my bad. It's not the guest fault. You heard me? It's my son's fault. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a very tumultuous day today. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody having a very tumultuous evening. And I hope everybody have a very there we go. I ain't gotta talk too much. My bad, Ron. I know I'm late. The guest is in the building, you heard me? We in the building. What's on YouTube? What's on TikTok? You heard me? Whoa.
There we go. Now we live with it.
Let's go, let's go. What's on with it? What's on with it? I know we late. I apologize. You know what I'm saying? You won't get right into it. You heard me? Or you want to shout the people out first?
We can get right into it. Then I can shout my people out, you know what I'm saying? Get them time, you know what I'm saying? Get up in here, you know.
That's what sound. That's what sound. You heard me? So the VB Brum. You heard me? What does the VB stand for? And give a little definition to who you are and what you bring to the game. You heard me?
Well, my, I turned my street name into my stage name, you feel?
Me too. Me too.
We ain't going too deep, too much
Yeah,
detail.
yeah, yeah. All right, moving right along, moving right along. You see what I'm saying? So let me ask you this, B. What would life be for you without music? You heard me? Without you doing this rap shit, you know what I'm saying? Without you writing your songs, putting your songs out. What would life be without this thing about us?
It probably depressing as hell, because music is therapy for me.
That's a fact. So you say music is therapy for you. What else does the music do for you personally? You know what I'm saying? I know you say it's a therapy, but is it a way to express yourself? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that you can't
Yeah.
use in words, things like that. Get into what this music shit do for you personally.
So, like, I'm going to tell you how I started first, you feel me? So, a part of my life, you know, as a child, I was a foster child. So, like, been away from family, been away from friends and everybody. The music would help me cope. You feel me? So when I started writing music on how I feel, hold up, pause. I was freestyling first.
Mm-hmm.
I started spitting how I feel, you feel me? And that's how it came about, a way for me to express myself.
Mm.
Then when I was like 19, I did a little bit, and every cellmate that I had was a musician of different genres of music. So I put everything, you know what I'm saying, together, and that's what we got now. You figure I started writing music when I first went to prison. Before then, I was freestyling everything. Give me a blunt, we gonna go.
That's a fact. So when you was freestyling, you heard me, was the plan always to be VP, you know what I'm saying, what you is right now, putting out music, you know what I'm saying, making music and eating off your music, or was it just a way to vent, like you say, a hobby, you know what I'm saying, some therapy? When you first started out, did you have aspirations, you heard me, of doing all of this, you heard me?
Yeah, see, my favorite rapper was DMX. That was my
That
favorite
was my
rapper.
next
You know
question.
what I'm saying?
That was my next question. Go ahead, go ahead.
So, far as that, it's like right now I'm really turning my dreams into reality. I always dreamed this, like growing up, you know what I'm saying, listening to music before I left to go to foster care. My mama had 3 home mirrors in the living room, right? Me and my sister be in front of the mirrors like we performing with the remote in our hand, you feel me? So it's like I kind of turn my dreams into reality, and that's what I'm living right now.
You from the North Carolina or South Carolina?
North Carolina, Kingston, North Carolina, K-Town to be exact.
Let me put some respect on it. K-Town, you know what I'm saying? So, growing up in foster home, you know what I'm saying? Let us know in New Orleans and the surrounding areas, you know what I'm saying? How was your childhood? Was it violent, you know what I'm saying? Is it country out there? Niggas tripping, niggas living like that? You know, from what we can talk about on here, you heard me? How
Well,
was your childhood?
it definitely was violent. It was wild. But see, I done matured now, and I done grew up. You feel me? So before, I used to point the blame on everybody else. I was bad as hell. I was a terrible child growing up.
That's a fact. So you learned accountability.
Yes, sir.
What did you go through, you see what I'm saying, that taught you accountability, you heard me? How did you learn that lesson?
You can't blame everybody for your problems, you feel me? I had to man up, take accountability to what I was doing, you feel me?
That's a fact. So other than DMX, you heard me. What other artists influenced you to do what you do? Was it the people around you? You heard me. Was it your environment that influenced you? Other than DMX, and shout out to X, you heard me. Rest in peace to the legend, you heard me. What other artists or influences influenced you to jump in this music shit?
Well, it started out with my big brother. Shout out my brother Blocks. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my brother Cam. You know what I'm saying? They the ones that kind of really like put me on to it, watching them niggas rap. They're like, bro, you can do it. Shout out my nigga Black Smith, what they call him Smitty now, you feel me? The ringleaders. I grew up around them. They was doing music back in the days, growing up. So like, yeah, everything just came together, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So right now, you see what I'm saying? I asked you what the music does for you. You heard me. But the message in your music, the message in your bars, you heard me. When you sitting down, you putting that pen to the paper. You heard me. Is there a message in your music? And if there is, what message are you trying to get through that pen and that paper? You heard me. Out to your viewers and your listeners. You heard me.
So when I write music, I can easily just put something together. But if you listen to my music, every word got a meaning. You feel me? I'm more so of a heart rapper. I rap about shit that people can relate to. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping that my music can help them get through what they going through, like it helped me get through what I was going through when I was writing it.
That's a fact. So when you putting down what you put down, when you putting that pen to the paper, you know what I'm saying? If you was to define your style, you heard me, would you be a conscious rapper? Would you be a gangster rapper? You heard me? Would you be a hip hop artist? If you could define how you do it, when you do it, how you do it, what would that be, VB?
I would say I'm an artist because when I first jumped out here, I thought I was a rapper. But then I realized, you know what I'm saying?
Hold on. What's the
Switch it
tell
up.
us tell us tell us what the difference tell us what the difference from an artist and a rapper.
I say a rapper is a person that just rap, you know what I'm saying? Put something together to make it sound good. An artist is you really into your craft, you know what I'm saying? You like really into it. It's work, artwork, you feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So you was doing it at first, just you know what I'm saying, venting. You heard me as a therapy, but now you in it for a career. You heard me. What's some of the misconceptions you heard me, V, that you had before you hopped in this shit? You heard me. That when you hopped in this shit, you realized you had the game fucked up. You heard me.
Doubting myself. That played a big part, you know what I'm saying? Doubting myself, not believing in myself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How long did it took you to get your feet wet in there? You heard me. Did you hit the stage with your ground running? You see what I'm saying? Did you have to adapt to being a rapper? You know what I'm saying? Did you have to get used to actually living an entertainer's life? You see what I'm saying? Take us through your maturity when you first started till now. You heard me? What's some of the things that you done went through? What's some of the things that you done learned in this thing of ours? You heard me?
So I say, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing music my whole life, but like far as like really jumping out there, I say like I'm really getting started because I'm trying to learn the business part of it. Because the main goal is to build a generational book. So I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, work on the business part of it.
That's a fact. So now that
And
you,
then
go ahead, my bad.
I'm silly as hell. I can make everybody motherfucking laugh. So as far as the entertainment part, that shit just comes natural.
That's a fact. You hear me? So, other than the music, you know what I'm saying? Are you interested in any other things in entertainment, such as fashion, modeling, acting, anything else? You heard me? Or you just fucking with the music?
Shit. I'm trying to get involved in everything. You feel me? Like, most definitely fashion. You see the shirt, Mafia Reaper. Hold up.
Hold up, yeah, I'm about to say, put it closer. You heard me?
Mafia Reaper. You know what I'm saying? Definitely trying to get into the fashion.
Where we could find them at? Where we could find that at? You heard me?
I'm getting everything together. When I get everything together, when that shit drop, you gonna get a whole lot of music, the merch, everything. I'm trying to have cups, fucking stickers, decals, whatever.
Talk
I'm
that
trying to
shit.
make money off it all. Promote the brand.
I wear a adult small. I'm just throwing that out there in the atmosphere for anybody who pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I wear a adult small. You see what I'm saying? So boom, you heard me?
I'm able to get something to you when it get going.
That's a fact. You heard me? So how long have you been doing this music thing professionally?
say going on 5 years now.
In these 5 years, you heard me, your love for the music, you heard me, is it still the same? Has it grew? Has it diminished? You know what I'm saying? You heard me? Speak on your love for this shit.
Man, that shit getting stronger, stronger. Ain't no better feeling than to be performing your shit and these people know your song and they rocking to your shit and they singing your shit with you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So we I don't want to change the vibe or change the woo de woo, right? But you heard me, we talking about the good times, woo de woo, right? But has it ever been a moment in these 5 years, you heard me, when you had to put the pen down? When you had to, if you had to back up from that page, you know what I'm saying? What was it? And if it was, what brought you back to the music? Besides prison, you heard me?
Alright, so check it.
Mm-hmm.
I already had music, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I first jumped out there, you feel me? I was on papers and shit, so I won't smoking or nothing. So like I had to, you know what I'm saying, adapt to that, you know, as I was going out there. But that's when I first jumped out. My first show that I did, I was sober. So once that shit got behind me, and then I was able to smoke, you know what I'm saying, really vibe out how like it really started, because I started, light a blunt up, we gonna go ahead and start rapping, you feel me?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I ain't wrote nothing because I done quit smoking again. So now I got a whole new mind. You feel me? I'm locking in with my new mind.
Congratulations, you heard me? Congratulations on that. That's a big move. That's a big move, you heard me? And so boom, you heard me? You've been in here 5 years, you see what I'm saying? The good, you know, the good, the bad, we the woo, this and that, right? How many songs have you written in these 5 years, you see what I'm saying?
You said how many what?
How many songs have you written in your catalog? I'ma just not all of them. I'ma just count when you started doing professionally. How many songs are in your catalog? I'm talking about from the root. And look, VB, don't give me the first cool, shy, good song, right? I want the first song. You hear me? Even if it was shit water, you know what I'm saying? The first song and to your previous song, I'm talking about features, lost files, your freestyles, anything, you hear me? How many songs is in your catalog?
And tell you the truth, I ain't been keeping count. You see how I got this notebook, right?
Okay.
I got a lot of notebooks with this music. I'm constantly writing. Constantly writing.
Round it to the nearest 10 for us. If you could take a guesstimate, what would that be? 100, 200, 250, 201? You hear me?
I definitely can say at least about 200 because I'm constantly writing. You feel me? I still got something that I'm ready to hit the studio to record right now.
And then you see you used to own it. Let's say 225. Let's say 225. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Out of them 225, do you have a favorite song? You hear me? Do you have a song that means the most to you? You know what I'm saying? Maybe the vibe of the song or when you was creating the song, you heard me, the vibe in the studio, whatever. Do you have a favorite song, and why is that favorite song over them other 224?
I'm gonna say Who Me, cause that shit pop. That's a song that everybody loves. Like how the song started was I kind of got my own independent label going, you know, Get Money Reapers Entertainment. I actually wrote the hook for my artists, and they were bullshitting me. I don't waste no time. When it's time to go ahead and put that work in, let's go ahead and put that work in. So I fucked around and wrote that verse in like 15 minutes and slid on it, and that shit went crazy.
That's the fact. So, what made you wanna go from artist to CEO and bring us through that transition? You heard me? Was it a hard transition? Was it easy? You've been to both other places that we ain't gonna really mention, so it came second nature to you. You see what I'm saying? How was that transition, and what made you want to boss up per se?
So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I'm already popping, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. I believe in everybody eating. That's really how it came about. Everybody eating.
So from a
I
boss,
want
I
to
mean,
see everybody win, you feel me? It's enough out here for everybody, you feel me? So that's why, as I learn more about this music business, but they say each one teach one, I share the message. Like, hey, look, do this, make sure you got your damn mind, your ass cap, you feel me?
that's a fact. That's a fact. You hear me? So from you bossing up, you know what I'm saying, from an artist to a CEO, does that put a little extra pressure on you, a little extra weight on your shoulders? You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for these artists' careers. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible. You still an artist. as yourself, you know what I'm saying, trying to build and grow? Did that put any extra pressure on you, you heard me? Or you just playing the game how it go, you heard me?
At first it did because I'm sitting here trying to get studio sessions from motherfuckers and they don't take it as serious as me, and I'm buying beats and they're not taking it serious as me. So really, I gotta drop everybody. I got this one artist right now. Her name Amber Ice.
If they gotta go, they gotta go. You know what I mean? This ain't no disrespect to nobody. You see what I'm saying? So
Ain't no disrespect, but you just got to have the same motivation and the love for this like me if we gonna make it to the top.
that's a fact, man. I see your kid, baby. What's on with it, man? I see. What's up, chat, man? Whether you be VB people, my people, you our people today. You see what I'm saying? So what's on to everybody in the chat? So boom, you heard me. From a boss to a CEO, you see what I'm saying? And you got you looking at acting next, right? What's next for you though? You know what I'm saying? What type of projects you got driving? What type of singles you got coming out? Any shows that you got? You know what I'm saying? What's next for you in this thing about B?
Shout out to my sister T Stacks, Queen of the Vibes. Her birthday party, you know what I'm saying, slash show. It's an R&B joint, so I'm about to kind of really switch it up. You feel me? Valentine's Day, grown and sexy, dressed to impress.
I got a show on Valentine's Day too, my nigga. Yeah, good luck to you. You hear me? That's a fact. That's a fact. See, we on a tour. We on a tour. You see what I'm saying? So if you could get us a venue up there, we'll come fuck with you. You heard me? You could perform with us. You know what I'm saying? Vibe out with us. You heard me? Like we trying to hit everybody's city. You heard me? We trying to come fuck with everybody. You see what I'm saying? So boom, you hear me? We was talking about the your songs that you got coming up, the music that you got coming up. You know what I'm saying? Let us let me getting all in your business. B. We got to. You see what I'm saying?
Alright, so I got 2 projects that are dropping. No dates just yet. Like I said, I'm working on the business partner, so everything right. Everything gotta be right. And no half-ass none of that. Everything gotta be right. So we got Life Over Reaper. You know what I'm saying? That's for my street niggas, you feel me? Like, my real street niggas, you know, I got all types of shit for that. And then I got the emotions of a thug. So like
I like that. I like that. I like that, man.
Yeah.
That's a fact. You heard me?
I got feelings on them. I got shit for the ladies on them, or something you can vent to. You know what I'm saying? If you lost somebody, you and your feelings, it's your emotions.
That's a fact, man. So North Carolina, really truly, most of my interviews, North Carolina got the most interviews. Like I got interviewed like 16 artists from out there, if I'm not mistaken. So the Carolinas, they show me a lot of love. You hear me? But some people say that strangers will make you rich. Some people say that out of your hometown don't catch on until out of town catch on. You hear me? Speak of your support system or lack of. You know what I'm saying? Does your city support you? Do you have to look other places for support? You hear me? How's your support system? And speak on the market in North Carolina. You hear me?
Okay, so at first I was like, dang, ain't nobody really fucking with me like that. But I did a interview last Sunday, and the supporters really popped out. Hey, yo, shout out y'all for popping out, for real, for real.
They in here too. Your people,
your
your people in here too. So they showing love in here too.
That shit really building up. But this is the main issue in North Carolina.
Talk about it.
Motherfuckers want you to support them, but don't want to show you support. You know what I'm saying? We gotta all come together. That's the only way this shit gonna work. I feel like as an artist, you know what I'm saying, I'm supposed to go to another city in North Carolina and rock out, and they're supposed to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are the entertainment.
Hold up, B. I don't want to cut you off. Hold up, B. My bad. We got a legend in the building. MC TNT, he is the one that created Spanish rap. That's my people. That's my dog. Listen, I'm MC. Tap in with him if you ain't tapped in with him. You heard me. I just, I gotta, show the legends love. You heard me. My bad, B. Go ahead. You heard me. My bad. You was
we supposed to, we the entertainment business. It's like, damn, we paying the mainstream artists to come out here and rock our cities out on this talent in our own city. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
We gotta really show support to each other, like step up and show love to each other. And it could really, really be something bigger than we can even imagine, I'm telling you.
man, the North Carolina and South Carolina, they have a lot of talent. You heard me? A lot of fire artists, and they not all Hollywood. They down to earth. They thugging or they on their R&B shit. So matter of fact, shout out North Carolina. You heard me? So the market is so big out there. You heard me? It's a lot of rappers out here. You mentioned some of the old like DMX. You know what I'm saying? But what are you bringing to the table, V? You heard me? What are you bringing to the table from a originality standpoint? You know what I'm saying? What are you bringing to the table that we aren't previously being served on our plates? You heard me, V?
I'm giving you straight, real, straight, raw, like, here. Like, I ain't with all that hype shit. You just rapping about shit. If I rap about it, more than likely I done it or I seen it. You feel me? It's like real, raw.
That's a fact. I'm 40, right? A lot of people in my generation and the generation above me seems to think that rap has lost its substance. It's no more bars or it's only a couple of bars. From an active upcoming underground artist, you know what I'm saying? How do you feel about this thing of ours? You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with that? Do you think that people just need to adapt? You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on this thing of ours? You hear me?
My honest opinion, a lot of this shit is trash. Niggas got the same flow, just the beat switched around, and the words just changed around in their flow. And they ain't rapping about shit.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. I think the same thing.
And then they think that ad-lib is a rap. Like, yes, no, nigga. That's not, that's the background.
That dude started that, Ryan in my whip, and I'm cashing out. I'm cashing out. Him, I think he started that. You know what I'm saying? The birth of the ad lib rap. I call it that. You see what I'm saying? What do you see yourself and rap in the next, let's say, 5 years? You know what I'm saying? What do you see rap, period, and what do you see you in your career in the next 5 years? You heard me?
Well, the trash rap get played out right now. That shit get played out slowly for slowly. That shit get played out. But I see myself being real big. Like, real big. You know what I'm saying? They say you gotta speak shit to existence. Oh, yes. I see myself being real big.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. When you first started, you heard me? Because I know you're doing your own thing. You're your own boss now, right? But was a deal, a major deal, the plan at first? Is it still the plan, you heard me? Or is independence the way you going, you know what I'm saying? Is independence the motivation and the model, you heard me? Which one you picking? And could you give a reason for the one that you picked, you heard me?
I want to stay independent. I believe that with my talent, and I build on my label, you know what I'm saying? And my artist talent, and we can really go major with it, like, you know what I'm saying, as independent. Make the money, the millions off independent. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been no handout type nigga. I like to grind, work hard, and go get my own shit.
That's a fact. Why music, B? Out of everything that you may have done, do, or will do, why music? What keeps you motivated to the music? Why you doing music for the rest of your life when you could be a plumber, a roofer, you heard me, woody woo, anything. You could be anything you want to be. Why be an artist, a musician?
Well, being an artist, you know what I'm saying, that's part of me. But at the end of the day, I could be an artist and still be there plumber, and still fix your floors, and still do, you feel what I'm saying? It's part of me. You know what I'm saying? They say jack of all different trades.
That's
oh yeah, I'm trying to be a jack of all different trades. But the music was, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I asked you your opinion on the game, right? But like I say, I'm 40, you know what I'm saying? I come from the era of the Hot Boys, Master P, Birdman, Soulja Slim, people like that. It was kind of difficult to make music back then, like to do features, you heard me, to get people to feature. The way you put your music out, you had to get the hand-to-hand contact out the trunk with it, hanging signs on motherfucking, what's down, boss, greedy, baby? My dog, man. Dog. I interviewed a lot of artists, you heard me, and Boss Greedy, he a real boss, you know what I'm saying? But and this thing about it, you heard me, YouTube, Spotify, things like that, it's a lot of outlets for the artists now, right? Do you think that has made the artist lazy and saturated the game, you heard me? Or you think it bust the game wide open for a lot of young artists to get in here and do their thing. I know you said something about the trash music earlier. I agree. Yes, you know what I'm saying? But the things like YouTube, Spotify, you know, the things that we didn't have, you heard me? Has that advanced the game in your opinion, or has that made the artists more lazy, you heard me? I see you
I
both.
say it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Because now, a lazy rapper ain't got to do much work, but then you still got niggas that's out here hungry trying to get it. So they got this, you feel me?
That's a fact, that's
The
a fact.
reality is how bad you want it, like, you know what I mean? Because
Mm.
it can open the door for you, but if you really mash the gas on that shit, it can open up the door even more.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. So this one I call this each one reach one. You heard me? You give me three up and coming artists out of North Carolina that us in New Orleans should check out, and I'm gonna give you your boo boo in this thing. You heard me? V instantly Amy in this thing. Yeah, she representing for you. You stuff that. But give me three up and coming artists from North Carolina that us in New Orleans could check out, and I'm gonna give you three up and coming artists from New Orleans that y'all could check out. Unless you want me to go first, it's all on you. How you gonna play it?
But you said three. I got more than three.
It's more than three in here. It's more than three in here. You hear me? But
Like you said three, I got more than three, you feel me?
represent for your people.
You know what I'm saying?
Put
My
'em on.
artist, Amber Ice, my bro, Big Gage, you know what I'm saying? My shit. Flow, can't forget my blood shit, it's cold. Pops creeping doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? It's fine,
That's a fact. That's a fact. So you know you got me, P. Dynamic General, you got A1 Lagoon, you got A Wall Ready, you know what I'm saying? You got Chalk the Talk, you got Junior Montana, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of youngsters coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the game here too, you know what I'm saying? So boom, you ain't give your shout outs yet, you heard me? You ain't tell us where we could find your music at, you heard me? And like do things like that, leave us with all your social media, you heard me? Before we get up out of here, man, it's been a vibe with your dog. I'm inviting you back on my radio show. I'm gonna start that back up next month. Because I knew you had asked me if I wanted to play some of your music, you know what I'm saying? So after this concert on the 14th, you heard me, I'm going to be starting that back up. And if you want to be the first guest, you heard me, you could be the first guest, come back on this thing, you heard me, play your music. We get a time and a date, you know what I'm saying? Well, I get for 7 p.m. Central, you heard me. So we get a date, you know what I'm saying? We promote it, do it how it's supposed to be done next month, man. But give your shout outs, leave all your social medias. Tell them where we can find your music at, you know what I'm saying? And give us 3 songs out your catalog. I know I'll be with that 3, you know what I'm saying? That will make us for show viewers and for show followers and for show listeners of my nigga BB, you know what I mean?
Alright, so you can find me, you know what I'm saying, BB Brim, social media, BB Brim Music 252, my Instagram, Big Money Briefings, .ent, that's the YouTube, you know what I'm saying, look for Umi, that's one of my dopest songs, that's dropping songs, shout out Lady Range, 22-6, and,
Got my people too, you heard me? Let it rain, you know what I'm saying? Legend, legendary Lady Rain. My bad. The legendary Lady Rain, you heard me? That's a fact, you heard me? Salute.
yes,
I'm saying, but say the second one more time, because I had cut you off, my bad.
I got a song called Slide, featuring my bro Gage. I got a song called Take a Ride with Me, featuring Gage.
Go crazy, fuck it. Go crazy. Go go crazy.
I'm about to get the thing,
And look, when we get off, come back and put the links in the comments and everything too, you heard me? And tag all your pages from your social medias too, you know what I'm saying? Before we get up out of here though, you heard me? Tell me what's the biggest lesson that you learned from your jokes in prison, and can you talk to the young and upcoming artists that may have just got in here or thinking about getting in here, about doing the 1 foot in, 1 foot out thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta focus on the music and kind of leave that in the streets alone and move the group, things like that before we get up out of here, you heard me?
So I say, saying? Because you can't push the music like that like you want to if you locked up. You feel me? And make sure you know the business of this, because that's, I feel like that's the main important part of it is business. Get paid off this, making money. So most definitely get your business together and don't be in and out of the streets and then in the music, because those two don't mix, especially when you got podcasts, interviews, and you know what I'm saying? That shit don't mix. You gonna get caught up.
Like your face is really flyers with your face on it, with time you gonna be there and things like that. So you got to think about all that. But let me ask you one more question. You heard me? Maybe two more. You heard me? Because I ain't asked you yet. I know you know what I'm saying, you come from a solid background, you know what I'm saying, you mentioned prison time, things like that, you heard me? Your entertainment life and your reality, you heard me? Is that difficult to juggle? Like, is that hard? Like, how do you keep the two apart from each other, you know what I'm saying? And have you gotten used to being a artist, you see what I'm saying? Because I know you come from that type of life where them long stairs, we don't really like that, you know what I'm saying? Being approached by strangers, we don't really like that, you know what I'm saying? Having people know us before we know them or see us before we see them, we don't really like that, you know what I'm saying? So have you gotten used to that, the extra attention? And yeah, I know I asked you like 5 questions in one. My bad, you heard me? But go ahead, do your thing, you heard me?
I don't mix my personal business up with the music business. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to that step yet, but everybody know who I am and they want to know to me and all that. I ain't got that yet. I'm on the baby steps. I'm at the beginning of this journey, so I just have to see how I adapt to it. You feel me? But I definitely don't put my personal business out there. You won't see my kids on social media, none of that shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Is it a difficult thing, you heard me? Not only being an upcoming artist, right? But being a, hey, Miss J, I see you, you heard me? What's young? The elders in the building. It's a gangster party. Let me put this down. You see what I'm saying? But is it a difficult thing to do, you heard me? Not only being an upcoming artist, but a successful upcoming artist, you heard me? Is that difficult in today's rap world, you heard me?
Yeah, because people get success and clout mixed up. I don't even talk about no clout. I'm trying to be successful.
What's the difference? What's the difference? Before we get up out of here, let them know.
Alright, clout. Motherfuckers be so quick to go ahead and put their music on all these different things and shit. They ain't even got the business part together. So how can you be successful if you ain't got the business part together?
Say that one more time. Because you got to be ready for the success.
You ain't got the business part together.
And what's your season is for success? I know I said we was about to get up out of here, dog. I lied. You see what I'm saying? I'm from New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? We love gumbo down here, right? So put your season of success all in the gumbo pot, you know what I'm saying? What makes you a successful artist? I know you a boss in this thing, you got your own label. What do you look for in a successful artist as well, man?
Their money. But then if they generate that money, they have to really
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. Man, I appreciate to be, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to North Carolina, you heard me? They got some legends in here from there, like Bo Street, you heard me? Lady Rain, so shout out y'all whole movement out there. Shout out your movement. We gonna see you again on the,
give a few shout outs right quick.
handle your business, handle your business.
Hey, look, shout out my label, Get Money Reapers, ENT, my whole Mafia family, Mafia Reaper, my whole city, Kingston, North Carolina, K-Town, the 252, my second home, Fayetteville, 26, and shout out to Mickey Campbell, 93.5 radio, you know what I'm saying? Big Gauge, T-Stacks, Queen of the Vibes, RNG Flow, Chili Too Cold, Amber Ice, and shout out to all independent artists in North Carolina. Let's get this shit together, get this shit going. Like, shout out my boy Jonathan, Chris Gay out of Texas, and Christina White, Google Time. It's a music review that she do every morning. You feel me? And my boy Jonathan Chris Gay, he do a music review on Mondays. Was it New Music Monday? So yeah, man, tap in, yo, for real, for real. Any artist trying to work, tap in. Like, I'm really trying to do this. Let's do it.
Who next off the team? You heard me? Who dropping after you? You heard me? Who next off the list?
Amber Ice. Amber Ice. You know what I'm saying? She got a single called Vibes. I'm on the remix. Oh yeah, she next.
Thanks, man. If you know what I'm saying, if you get a word, you hear me? Let her know I got a podcast, thing like that. She can come on here too, you know what I'm saying? Get an interview and really introduce y'all music to another market, you hear me? But I appreciate you, dog. Like I say, shout out to everybody who you shouted out, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole North Carolina, you hear me? Shout out to you, Miss J, you hear me? I see you. Shout out to everybody that watched, will watch, and did watch this here, you hear me? Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for the love. You heard me. Y'all already know what it is. It's Pete Done the General. 2 No Little Podcast. You keep your body clean, huh? Yeah. Thank you, V baby. Make sure you come. Flood the comments with your music. You heard me?
I got you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What that is? Chicken or fish?
Chicken.
That shit smell good. That's ugly.